Matinee baseball on tap. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. Now here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Betts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bailey has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
3-1 to him now. And that's low, ball 4. In now, Mitch Moreland. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Line drive, base hit to right. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in Rivian.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's in safely at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Duvall ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Hamilton, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Adam Duvall. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D-Day. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it, big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. An attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Here's Mookie Betts, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs, too.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Hamilton will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Bailey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right into the shift. Jeanette has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. So stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Patrick Kivlahan becomes the first out of the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. Too low, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. The next 0-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through for a hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting loved.
Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looped out towards short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Devers in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gennett scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So striding in, Scott Schebler. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And he's safe.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And here's Jose Peraza to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Peraza becomes the first out of the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Moreland is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the 2-3 go the Reds. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Cody Reed gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Towards second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Second baseman.
Ripped down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. High pop-up. Devers battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game. And that brings up Scott Schebler. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Scott Schebler is the second out in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bradley Jr.
Bouncer down the line. To his left, Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way with spec.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schebler is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Betts is on the move. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here. And here's Jose Peraza. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2 balls and a strike to count. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now another 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Nunez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game. And here's J.D. Martinez. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And there's 1 down now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. No balls and a strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Missed with a slider. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He pulls this one into right. Betts is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Joe Kelly answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. The pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Votto around second, heading for third.
And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Kelly, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eugenio Suarez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Jesse Winker will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Line to the right side. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in safely to third, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning. And he blisters this thing, busting his tail around for a triple, and in the process, he cuts the deficit to 1.
And a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on our hands.
Nunez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale is credited with the win. Homer Bailey struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasquez.